Hi, I'm John Hart, and today I'm talking to you about the Smith machine. Specifically, why I don't use the thing, okay? Why I think it's garbage. And specifically why I prefer to use free weights. Not just for myself, but for my clients and for anybody who I'm advising with training. Now, here's the thing about our bodies. Whether we're talking about doing a squat motion or doing a bench press motion, our body operates in curves. If you follow the path of a bar or even dumbbells, when you use an incline bench press or a flat dumbbell bench press or a barbell bench press, you'll see the dumbbells, they travel, as they come down, they come in a curve. And then they go up and back at the top. With a Smith machine, that's not possible. Smith machines, and I brought my trusty broomstick here to help us illustrate this. Smith machines only operate in one line. Our bodies don't work that way. So this represents the path that a Smith machine rolls in.
This video shows you clearly how the bar travels when you use free weights versus the Smith machine.
Does not matter whether we're talking about doing a squat or whether we're doing an overhead press or whether we're talking about doing a bench press or doing an incline press. The fact is it's still a straight line. It's a guided mechanism, and it's only going to let you operate within a straight line. With a free weight, with a barbell, it travels in a curve, as I just said a moment ago. Now, let me tell you something. A lot of really brilliant Smith machine manufacturers out there have decided, well, I see, so I'll just change the angle of that Smith machine. So now they make Smith machines that go at an angle like this. So look at this now. They go, well, now it's safer. It's safer for your shoulders and it's safer to do squats in because it's at an angle. Well, an angle is not a curve. That's the problem.
My elbow also travels in a natural curve with the free weights, but you can see with the Smith machine how it's forced to stay back.
But it's just dropped back at an angle. So Smith machines, whether we're talking about doing them in a squatting motion, presses, those are the most common things. People think they're very, very safe. Unfortunately, they're not very safe because once you overload your body and you use a decent amount of weight on that exercise, you're going to find that there may be little aches and pains that develop in your shoulders, or if you're squatting, I've actually seen a couple of gentlemen tear their quads, like right off the bone, while they're squatting heavy in the Smith machine. And again, that is because it does not allow their bodies to operate in a natural motion. I've seen one man doing squats in the Smith machine tear his lower back to pieces, never recovered from it because it locked him into this straight line like this, and his body wanted to go over and then come back upright in a curve motion. So again, Smith machines, they operate only in a straight line, whether it's a vertical straight line or it's an angled straight line at about 90 degrees. Either one of those is yet a straight line. So my advice, stay away from the Smith machine. I don't care how available it is, how safe you think it is. I'll give you one last little bit of information about this. The Smith machine, because you're not having to guide the weight yourself, you're also not activating your rotator cuffs when you do bench presses, incline presses, or overhead presses. So because you're not having to guide the weight, your rotator cuffs are not being engaged as they would be in a free weight exercise. Therefore, you are creating an imbalance by strengthening just the bigger, the larger, the stronger muscles of your chest, your shoulders, and your triceps to the neglect of those rotator cuffs. They will become weaker. That imbalance, for those of you out there who already have rotator cuff injuries and pain in the shoulders, you know what I'm talking about. You will have pain. You can't continue it long term. Smith machine presses and squats should be avoided at all costs. That's it for today. John Hart, thank you for stopping on by my channel. Please, before you leave, hit that subscribe button, won't you? And come on back again.